Hey, it's your girl Chab, and today I'm coming at you with a how-to, a review, and a tutorial with your girl Chab. That's me, I'm Chab, and today we're gonna be using the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. And look at this joint, it's really cute, it's really small, it's really sweet, it's really suave. It's got a mirror, hello, yes mirror, come through mirror. And then we got these nice warm browns. We got a little bit of gold right here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, girl. This palette is so cute if you're obsessed with warm browns, like your girl Chab. That's me, I'm Chab. So yes, so I will be doing a review on it because I've never used it before. Well, technically I did, because I mean, how did I get this look? I'll let you know right now, this palette is a little bit expensive for such a small looking thing. I mean, here's the size of a highlighter, and then here's the palette. This palette is $27. You know, I'll let you know of my thoughts at the end of this video. But I've never used it before, this video, this situation right here, and I will leave my thoughts and everything at the end of this video. But also I'm showing you a how-to because girl, right here we got ourselves a cut crease, but it's just a half cut crease, so like it doesn't extend all the way out, but you know, you got a little bit of something right there. So if you got hooded eyes and you want to know how to do a cut crease, and also you're trying to find the tea on this palette right here, then let's get started. So it looked like an egg right now. I pulled my hair back because girl, it is hot in here, but you know, we trying to be festive with the red. So we got our palette right here. What I like is that it's got a mirror. Thank you. We gonna take this film off because we ain't trying to look blurry. Get off of me. So it's got a nice range of like different colors right here. Got like browns and like reds and like burnt oranges, and then it's got this little shade right here, like brow bone shade over the lid shade, and then it's got one shimmer for like foiled shadow, I guess. I haven't swatched any of these except for this one, but it was on accident because I was like boop, and I was like, oh wow, beautiful. Anyways, we're gonna start off the eye. We're gonna be doing a half cut crease. Festive, it's nice for, you know, special occasions stuff if you want to bump it up. So I already primed my lids, and I use, of course, my LORAC behind the scenes eye primer. I already did the brows, and I use the NYX eyebrow gel, and this is a waterproof gel. It's like a dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, or like that Make It Forever one. I've never used it before in my life. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E23, and I'm gonna take this bottom color right here. No idea what it is, but we gonna use it. It doesn't have any names of the colors, which I mean, you don't really need to, but if you're trying to follow a tutorial, you can't just say, oh, it's that brown, because like 90% of this palette's brown. So we're gonna take it on the brush, and we're gonna work this on our crease. So with the crease and stuff, you want to make sure that you're working it above. So if I look straight ahead, this is my crease right here. I'm gonna take it right above, so like right here. Oh girl, this is pigmented. So we gonna take it and warm it up on the crease. And what I'm gonna also do, little flick of the wrist action, we're gonna bring it out like that, out of the eye area. So this is the eye area, and this is the flick of the wrist area. So not a whole lot of fallout, definitely a lot of color payoff, which is great. Next, I will be going in with this brown right here, next to the other brown. This brown. I'm gonna be using this like MAC 217 type brush, but it's from Total Intensity. This is the eyeshadow blending brush. So with this type of brush here, there is a little more fallout, but this brush is a little more rough than the Morphe brush here. So when I'm dipping into it, fallout is coming out, but that's okay. So let's go in, see how the pigmentation is. We're gonna work this color right into the crease, right under that color, like right there. So if you got hooded eyes, follow this stuff. Girl, you see that? I don't even know if I have to cut this out because it look good. I like flat brushes kind of like these. Like it just makes the application for cut creases so much easier. It like blends while you're doing your placement, and girl, highly recommend. I got this from freaking from Harris Teeter. Like I was just in there one day and I was like, you know, what is Harris Teeter about? So I walked inside and then I saw these brushes and I was like, okay, yeah, I guess. But I also had to trim them too because they be looking rough for like $6 brushes. Good. Oh yes, warm browns coming at you live. I want to add a little bit more depth here just because like this part right here will be the cut crease, the rest of it will not, because this is a half cut crease. So I'm gonna add some of this reddish color right here, same brush, and I'm just gonna focus this on the outer corner like that, and we just gonna swirl it, swirly, swirly. Yes, these colors are blending out so nice, so beautiful. If you're into warm colors, you finna love this. I use words like finna and lit and shook because I'm trying to be hip, but I'm an old head. And then kind of deepen it up on the outer edge just a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with this like beautiful, beautiful burgundy. I'm gonna take it on a small. This is another Total Intensity brush, hashtag not spons. Ooh, this one got some fallout right here. So I noticed that in this palette, the pigmented colors, the like deeper colors, they got some fallout because that red up top didn't really give me that much fallout. But like the second to last dark brown, and then this one gave me fallout. I'm just bringing this on the outer edge right on top of the color that we put on before, and then I'm just going to slightly blend it out so it creates like a kind of like a lighter burgundy. Ooh, giving me Halloween vibes, effects bruise vibes. So this side I took up a little bit more, so that's what I'm gonna do too. Okay, so now that we have like our blend out, I'm just gonna take the first brush, just kind of go around everything. Now, the fun part. I'm gonna be taking this. I don't think anybody has talked about these on YouTube, at least the gurus that I follow, but this stuff is really good. This is the RIMMEL Scandaleyes eyeshadow paint. Everyone's getting shook about Stila. I mean, I got Stila, okay? Don't get me wrong. And then KKW's coming out with something. Whatever. This stuff is the bomb.com. It goes on, it stays on, and it's beautiful. You don't even need to layer anything over top of it, but I will for the sake of this tutorial because I am demoing the little palette right here from Huda Beauty. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush like this, and I'm gonna take the product here. And what I'm gonna do first, because we are creating the half cut crease, is I'm gonna take a little bit on the brush, and what I'm gonna do is put it on my lash line. So I'm gonna dab it, and right before it dries, I'm gonna look up. Now, if you've seen my line tutorial, then you will know what I'm doing, and pretty much I'm trying to figure out where my new crease is gonna be. So look it up. Now you can barely see it, but it's right there. This is where my new crease is gonna be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve out that area, and that will be our new cut crease. Now for girls with hooded eyes, we do this step because when we look straight, you won't be able to see the cut crease in action. It will just look like you filled it in with some metallic shadow, and that's what it's called. But when you get the full effect of the cut crease, it's gonna look bomb, and this is how you do it. So I'm gonna take this color here, and the color that I have is called Golden Bronze. I'm gonna take it on my brush, and I'm just gonna carve out my cut crease right here. So starting up front here, look up, or just make sure that your hood is touching this area here. You can press down a little bit. You got a little bit of remnants of what you put on your lid, and that is your cut crease, folks. And then just fill it in. So now that you got it placed down there, what I'm gonna do is go in with a teeny tiny little brush right here. This is like a pointed blending brush. I'm gonna go in with the darker color here that I used on the outer corner here, and I'm just gonna follow the cut crease just a tiny bit. And the reason why I'm going with like a blending brush instead of something very like pointed is because it's really hard to blend these colors. You just want to make sure you go in softly. So it's a little more defined now. Look at that. Ooh, yes, boo boo. Okay, now let's do it to the other side. And again, technique. I'm gonna explain to you this again. Ready? Put it on the lash line quickly. Look up, or make sure that your hood is touching, and then just press your hood on your eyelid, and you got your crease. And then just fill it in. Then go in with your pointed blending brush in the burgundy color, and then again carve it out on the top. Go very lightly. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm going to take the center color right here, this gold, and I'm gonna kind of blend it into the darker burgundy colors here. So usually when I use metallic eyeshadows, I like to spray a little bit of setting spray or water, and it'll help me apply this shadow, but I'm gonna test it out really quick just to see how it works without that stuff. Let's see. So it's okay, it ain't bad. Nice little gradient here. You know what, we will skip the spray. Good job, Huda. Now this one is getting a little chunky though, I must admit, but that's okay because the pigmentation is wild. Oh yes, give me glitter vibe. Speaking of glitter vibes, we'll be taking the Urban Decay Heavy Middle Glitter Liner, and this is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. And this will go towards the inner corner. Again with the gradient effect, because we're gonna be glam. Okay, and then you just want to wait for the glitter liner to set. So let's wait for it to set. All right, y'all. So now that the glitter has dried and it has set, I am going to go in and curl my lashes. Hashtag curl our lashes up to Jesus. And I'm gonna apply one of my favorite mascaras here. This is the MAC Extended Play GIGABLACK Lash Mascara. So let's do this. All right, mascara is on and looking fabulous. I'm gonna be taking now my Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. Huda. I'm gonna take my lashes and apply them with my dual eyelash glue. All right, and before I forget, I want to add a little bit of black liner to the tight line here, and I will be taking the Rimmel London Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal, and this is in the shade black 001. So now that the lashes are on, and I got me a little bit of a tight line up in here, going with Kirkland, hashtag not fonts, and I'm gonna get rid of the fallout that's on my face. There's just a tiny little bit here of gold and things like that. We gotta get rid of it because we don't want that under our makeup. All right, so now that we have the eyes right here, I'm going to do the lower lashes after I put on my makeup. Oh, and by the way, everything is gonna be in the description down below if you wanna know what I use on my face. So I'm gonna do my makeup off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so now that the face is all done, we're gonna finish the eyes. So first, I will be taking my eyeliner, and then this is the same one that I use on my tight line here. So I'm just going to run that on waterline. I'm going in with one of the brushes that I used before, the little pointer brush here, and I will be taking this red color here and I'll just smoke out the bottom lash line. So that's what we're gonna do. Make sure you tap it off because fallout, we don't want it on our face. So kind of tilt your head down and look into the mirror. Now I will be taking the dark burgundy and I will focus that more towards the outer corners of my eye. And then for right up in here in this inner corner, almost to the inner corner, but like kind of right here, I'll be going in with the gold with a flat brush, and I'll just pack this in there. The highlighter that I use on my cheeks today is the Milani Sun Glow Strobe Light Highlighter, and I'm going to apply this to the inner corner of mis ojos, that's eyes in Espanol. I'm going to be taking a small little blending brush and just going in. Yes, boo boo, give me that strobe. And finally, mascara on the lower lashes. Say mascara. Quick tip, especially for the lower bottom lash line. I have my wand. It's kind of curved a little bit. I kind of bend it because it is a little metal brush here. It's going to make it easier to really get into the lash line here. All right, y'all, the eyes are done here. Now we just gonna fill in our lips and then do a little bit of setting spray, and then we good to go. Again, everything will be down below. All right, so this is the final look right here. We got this nice golden cut crease with yours truly right here. This is the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette right here. How do I feel about this palette? I love the pigmentation of it. Now the darker colors, they are going to give you a little bit of fallout, so you want to make sure that if you are using this palette that you do your eyes first before your face, and this is what I do anyway, just to, you know, avoid the fallout. But again, And if you are working with the bottom lash line after your face is completely on, just tilt your head down and look into one mirror like that, and then put it on, and then you won't have any trouble. You won't have any fallout on your face. So quick tip from your girl Chab. That's me, I'm Chab, and I just spit everywhere, so whatever. And you know what is good for the holidays, girl? I'm gonna tell you right now, this is good for the holidays, because look at me. I am serving you face today. Y'all hungry? I'm serving you face. Like I said, it's $27, but you got a little mirror here. You got cute little eyeshadows. The only thing is that you don't have like a nice highlight color, but you know, if you're gonna wear highlighter, you got highlighter. You can use that on the inner corners and you'll be okay, girl. So do I like this palette? Yes. The only thing I can say is that, you know, the darker colors here, they're gonna give you a little bit of fallout. Will I recommend it to everybody? Yes, if you got the Munty for that. If you don't got the Munty, then don't get it, okay? You got Morphe, you got the other palettes and stuff. They're like the same price for like 35 eyeshadows, but it's still good. Hashtag not sponsors. It's still good. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on all these social medias down below right here, and ding ding, hit the notification bell because I make new videos every Friday. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or what you would like to see next. As always, thank y'all for watching. Bye. Brushes kind of like these, like flat but blah density brush, hashtag nuts. This is wait, no, I tried to catch it because I didn't want to fall.